Good afternoon, you awakening wonders. I'm going to work on the sound because I think when I put that thing on me, it's too sensitive. I almost need to whisper, you know? And then when I move, oh man, I need to talk to, I don't know any YouTubers, so maybe I'll ask someone. Unless I need to get one of those podcast things that I can move away a little bit and bring in that balance again. I'll try to speak a little louder. One of you said my sound is a little soft. Man, you guys are such... All the comments are just so beautiful, so sweet. I can feel the love behind it. I can feel a genuine curiosity behind it. I can feel the longing for understanding your existence behind it. You know, this spiritual journey, these deep meditations where you feel yourself, you know, where you actually feel yourself. The 99% of you that you are unfamiliar with, it is called the most familiar feeling. As if suddenly you wake up and you're like, why was I sleepwalking for decades of my life when I'm literally a magical person? I'm mystical. I can do this. I can literally touch God and feel this infinite love, which is in me. Really? How is this not on billboards in Times Square? Jesus, people, wake up. Wake up. There's so much love inside you. It is unbearably amazing. You will scream with crying and joy, laughter and joy, and it is just, boy, how do you do that? You unprogram your energy centers, right? There's 8. The 8th one is not even in your body. It's right above your body. And you can feel it, actually. I can't feel the one in my belly, but I can feel the one on top of me. It's nuts. 8 balances, 8 energy centers. You start to balance them. And all it takes is your awareness. Your attention is like a magic wand that you can do stuff with. Your attention. You know, in religious communities, people say, when you say, oh, I'm a loser, or I'm this, or anything negative, and they would say, no, don't say that. Don't say those words. So there was this innate understanding that words matter. Negative words will hurt you. Negative thoughts will literally make you sick. Truly. Tumors, cancers, all these things are errors. Your body, when it undergoes stress, like an animal, right? When the lion goes away, they go back to grazing. They go back to doing whatever they want to do. They turn off the fight or flight. You can't keep it on. Humans are so good at keeping the fight or flight on. Your boss is pissing you off. Your wife didn't have sex with you the night before, and your wife is asking you to pick up the kids or pick up the groceries, or why didn't you do your stuff in the house, and that makes you angry, and then work makes you angry, and it's unfulfilling, and then the road rage upsets you and you're upset in the car, and then you come home and you have 2 hours to yourself and you want to enjoy a beverage, or you want to just play a video game, and somebody in your family, somebody in your house wants you to do something for them instead. And now you're upset and angry and stressed out because you're like, what? I get to have 2 hours a day to myself and I can't have them? So now you go to bed angry, you wake up angry, and you start all over. And when that happens year after year in your body, it gets stuck in your body. It becomes your unconscious programming. Your body always will get ready to upset you because the body thinks that's what you want. The body doesn't care what you want. It'll just give you whatever you want. Where your attention goes, energy goes. Where your energy goes, it stays there, gets stuck there. And with these spiritual practices, when 2 atoms that are bonded together, what happens when those 2 atoms are separated? There's a release of energy. right? You have to put energy into atoms to bond them. That's how people bond. That's how we bond to our things in the house. Did you know if you experience a trauma, you should not keep those clothes that you were wearing that day, because that trauma energy will remain in those atoms, those molecules of your t-shirt. They did a study on this. That you do 7 different activities and you wear 7 different outfits for those activities. And randomly, they will then give you a specific outfit for you to wear later on. And you will start to feel the same emotions that you felt when you did some activity, when you went through something while you had that on. Your clothes affect you. Everything affects everything. How many times have we heard everything affects everything? And we never truly understood what that meant. Let me just check the recording is on, and hopefully it's bright enough you guys can see me. Anyway, everything affects everything. When I moved from North Carolina to Florida, I only took a few things that fit in my car, and I left everything behind. When I moved from Charlotte to Raleigh in North Carolina, I left everything in Charlotte. When I moved from Michigan to Charlotte, I didn't take anything. I didn't take anything that was personally mine. At the time, I was with someone, so took her stuff, and then when we were no longer together, everything belonged to her, left everything, and drove away with nothing. When I was in Wisconsin, I left everything in Wisconsin when I drove back to Virginia. I've lived in many places. Same with when I was in Belize and other parts of the world, Europe, Dublin, Ireland. So I always just was detached from things. And I would just start over and start over and start over. And it was a new adventure, new things, new experiences, new stuff, right? But I was still sleepwalking through life. I walked into this training so blind because this year something horrible happened, and I almost didn't recover from it. So I wanted to change. I wanted to know. I was like, what is the point? Why are we living? What is the purpose? How much stuff am I going to buy? How many places do I need to visit? So I started meditating, I started reading philosophy, I started reading psychology and human behavior, which I've been reading. I read, right? Research, quantum physics always fascinated me. Big Bang, what happened before Big Bang, what caused Big Bang. Now I know, with quite detail. The before Big Bang and after Big Bang and how and blah, 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 all the quantum stuff. It's amazing, it's mind-blowing. In 7 days, your brain changes, your body changes, your blood work changes, your hormones changes, the way your organs work, your lymph nodes work, the way your hormone releasing organs work, you know, liver enzymes, kidney stuff. People are healing. People are healing. Without touching a patient, without taking any medication, without doing anything to yourself. People are healing. People are literally blind. People are seeing. It's crazy. Thyroid problems, cancers, tumors, all the autoimmune diseases, autism, dementia, things that cannot be cured are being cured through this. No wonder pharmaceuticals don't like this. Because you don't know how divine you are. You don't know how powerful you are until you touch it. Until you touch the divine. Until you are in it. And when you feel it, and you just hear a room full of people just start crying because the joy is too much. It's like you see yourself for the first time in a mirror. And you take the VR set off, right, which is the hologram, and you just put away the character that you've been playing on earth, and you see your true self. Put down the damn VR set. Look at yourself for who you are. And it'll be revealed to you what you can do. I can't believe I started this journey on accident. And the people I met. Any of those people, when they see me online, when they see me outside, they just come and hug me. They just felt the collective bond. I'm talking investors, lawyers, doctors, physicians, just all walks of life. Nurses, people that work for the government, army people, a lot of PTSD people gone. PTSD was gone before they left. Anxiety, depression, people were cured. It was crazy. This the elbow pain I had, I've had it for years. No physician could ever help me. No physical therapist or chiropractor ever helped me. Chiropractors would just put red light on it. What the heck? Physical therapists would do some band work or whatever, it didn't work. And the other doctors would just either give me pills for it, or they would say, well, don't work out on your right arm anymore, or something as silly as that, I don't know. Drink a lot of water, you're probably stressed, just go home. And here's a $300 bill for wasting your time. Anyway, I'm going to be screaming at people to wake them up so that they can start to feel what we felt. I'm going to have a meditation tonight at 9 p.m. I've started to do meditations. There's groups of only advanced meditators can join those meditations, right? So, they have to confirm that you're an advanced meditator. They have to confirm that you know how to play with energy in your mind and your body, and you can do these things. And then we do meditations together. We had one this morning. There's many. There's like 4 or 5 per day, and hundreds of people join in. Hundreds. And you feel the collective energy when the meditation begins. Right before the meditation begins, you can check on Zoom how many people are joined it. The last healing meditation that I was part of, 102 people logged on. I wonder how many are going to join tonight at 9 p.m. And there's some early ones, 6 a.m., 7 a.m. ones, and there's some midday ones, for people that are homemakers or retired people or children for that matter. And so they can have that support of hundreds of people just doing meditations, because there's something very powerful and unique about meditating and having that convergent focused intention towards something, so that you can easily detach yourself from this VR, this character that we play on earth, and you can become you again, and you can have some mystical experiences. You can have revelations, you can have visions. You can heal yourself. You can feel and see your aura. It's nuts. You can expand your aura. You can make your aura strong, and you start to feel it all in your energy centers. Your pineal gland, your 7th energy center, your 5th energy center, your 4th energy center, and it starts to change things in your body. It starts to harmonize. It starts to send signals to your cells in your body. And your cells start to change. Your cells turn on different genes and turn off different genes. We use 10% of our DNA. There's 90% junk DNA just sitting in there with beautiful stuff that we don't use, we don't touch. Our environments determine, epigenetics, right? Our environments determine what genes turn on and what genes turn off. What does that mean? There's information in the frequency around us. And when you meditate, you change the information in the frequency. And when you change the information in the frequency, you change the hologram. Because the information frequency is what determines how the hologram reacts, how the hologram functions, how it heals itself, or how it gets sick, or how it gets hurt, or how you feel emotions, right? Your environment, This is why it's not enough to simply understand people's words. It's understand to be listening to words as directional. What does that mean? Let me read, let me feel between the words. Let me see between the lines. Let me see between the words. What is this, what this could mean? Our environment, determines our epigenetics. If we're around negative people, you will get sick. Yes. If you're around negative people, your body will always be in stress. Your fight or flight will always be on. Your rest and recover and repair systems will always be off. You will be in a high beta state, and you need to be able to bring yourself down to low beta, theta, delta, gamma. You need to be able to pull yourself down or pull yourself up to those levels, let's say, I don't know. But you need to be getting into theta, delta, and gamma in order for your body to be able to do things that you want it to do. It wants to do what you want it to do. So when you're pissed, what does your body think? He wants to be pissed, guys. Stress hormones, let's do this. Of course. And when you feel bliss and joy and peace and harmony and coherence, your aura changes. The information and the frequency changes. You then think about how you want to be. Someone you can be impressed by. Someone that'll turn your own head if it was you. The future ideal you. You're at a party. That person walks into the room and people's heads turn, especially yours. And you get locked in on that person. You're like, wow, there's something about that person. Your future you. When you get into these states, when you open the door between the conscious and unconscious mind, and the divine is now flowing through you, and then you come up with an intention, then you come up with how you wish to experience the next chapter of your life, and you keep doing that. You keep changing that information into the environment. You keep changing the information and frequency. Frequency is information, right? So you keep changing that information around you that is affecting your body, that is affecting your aura, that is affecting your energy systems. Energy systems, the energy centers, and energy centers affect everything in your body. You become different, and when you change, everything around you change. When you change the information and the frequency, the universe, the hologram must present evidence in the VR, in the character, in the hologram. That is my today's message. Beloved, pay attention to my thoughts and intentions behind the words that I say. Feel them, think about them, and whatever resonates with you. Whatever just hits the spot, be like, oh yes, either I want to know more about this or bingo. And then you think about something and you feel about something. If you have some questions or if you have some beautiful thoughts about what you heard, how it resonated with you, how it felt with you, let me know. Let me know. I love listening to you guys. Take care, enjoy it. Have a beautiful, beautiful evening. And I love you.